Hello, friends. By now you've heard that the world has a new pope, Leo XIV. And I want to just take a moment to help you understand what a name means to the potential mission of this pope. Not only is the first American pope in the history of the Catholic Church for the last almost 2 millennia, his name has particularly clear insights into where his mission and pontificate may go. You see, the last pope named Leo was Leo XIII, who became pope in 1878. And Leo XIII was inheriting a very challenging situation. The church was on hard times. The papal states had been annexed by the country of Italy, and the pope was actually a prisoner inside the Vatican. And this was the state for the pope for about 30 years. But it was Leo XIII's stated goal to restore Catholicism to its former glory and its place in mainstream culture. And so he went about working to build bonds with the working class person. And like Francis, Pope Leo XIV's predecessor, he was interested in the well-being of a fair working wage, trade unions, and making sure that society had safeguards built around it. It's also interesting to note that Leo XIII was the fourth longest pope in the history of the Catholic Church. He was elected when he was almost 68 years old. Our current Leo XIV is 69 years old, and there was some sense that his papacy would be a short-lived one because of his age, but he lived well into his 90s. He was the pope that elevated James Gibbons to cardinal status in America, and through an encyclical, he established American University, also with the goal of infusing Catholicism into the mainstream American culture. And of course, James Gibbons may be a name that you recognize if you've sat through many prophecy seminars, because he is the one that we quote with quite a great degree of authority that there's no biblical basis for changing the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday. You see, friends, we're living in an interesting age. Not only is this the first American pope, but his name tells us what his intentions will be. Our president has acknowledged the greatness in his mind of electing an American pope, and it's very possible that this pope, like president, has a goal, and that is to make Catholicism great again. I want you to think about this, friends, as we consider where we are in prophetic history. God has called us to this time, this place, and this hour. Not only are there 3 angels' messages, but there's a 4th angel of Revelation 18. And the call to know the gospel, live the gospel, advance the gospel, and be prepared to defend the gospel is upon us. May God help us to rise up to the full stature of our Protestant heritage and the great calling of Jesus to be about our Lord's business in this age and hour of Earth's history. The name change or the name choice is not an accident. Leo XIV wants to bring together modern thinking and the Catholic Church, just like Leo XIII attempted to do the same with science and intellectualism in his day. May God help us now to understand where we are in prophetic history and do what he's called us to do. Don't be afraid. Let's be faithful. Brave men to the battle, study the prophecies, learn what your duty is, and be sure to be a part of helping get the great news out of the gospel that the Protestant message given to the Seventh-day Adventist Church is destined to proclaim. God be with you. I encourage you to think about it and pray about it.